All right, and welcome back to the Region 4 semifinals. Your current score is Rock Valley College 40, the College of DuPage 21. Here's Mike Laifenhagen with key points.
Key points for this second half, Eric, is if COD can make a comeback, they got to have better passes, better offense. You know what I mean? Really try to drive, move around, make this Rock Valley Golden Eagles team chase you around. You guys have weapons. You have great shooters. You got to use them. Rock Valley, keep doing what you need to do. Don't create any turnovers and don't get in foul trouble, and this game will be yours.
Cleaver now. Over to Runnerblade. Driving. Over to Grant. To Miller. Over to Grant. Grant's going to try a three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. And last touch by Rock Valley. It's going to be College of DuPage basketball. Maddie Bailey. Over to Jackie Barnicki. Over to Sarah Lang. Over to Melissa Niggins. Oh, Bailey. Off the glass and in. Nice shot by Maddie Bailey as she tacks that one in for two.
Like I said, Eric, they got to run through their offense. They have good players. They just got to get the ball to them.
Off the rim, no good. Lang comes up with it, and the Chaparrals will go to work here. Sarah Lang. Lang driving to Niggins. Back to Lang. Lang underneath. Lang gets the shooters rolling in.
Great job. Great offense right there by Sarah Lang, really trying to drive and dish. Reposted herself up, got the ball back, and finished strong at the hoop.
And number 11, Shantira Miller losing control of it, and see it's going to be College of DuPage basketball, 40-23. Rock Valley still up, and COD has a mountain to climb on this one. Bailey over to Korber, and last touch by COD. It's going to be Rock Valley basketball. Finally, a good call by the ref.
Yeah, great call by the ref, first time. And, hey, COD, like I said, you got to run through your offense and make sure you score points every time down the court against this team, or you're never going to get back into the game.
Cleaver for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Posey. Posey launches it up and good. Maddie Bailey now. Looking, the fans are back. The fans are back in it. The sixth woman is still very much alive. Lang now. 33% from three-pointer town. And Niggins loses control of it, and Erica Matthews comes up with it and gets it to number 11, Shantira Miller. Miller off the glass and good. 44-25. The Eagles are taking advantage of the hole COD is giving them to Lang. Over to Korber. Korber to Bailey. Blocked away by Rock Valley. Nice block by number 11, Shantira Miller.
Great blocking. The Golden Eagles are playing the best that you can play for the number one team. And COD, you can't quit. You kind of see it, their energy's down and everything in that, Eric, but they got to keep playing.
Lang to Korber. Korber, nice move by Korber. Blocked away by, and Runnerblade comes up with it, gets it to Posey. Nice catch by Posey. Posey banks it off the glass and in. And COD is in a lot of hot water.
A lot of hot water right here, Eric. They let these girls get out and run, which is what they love to do, and they're scoring points off of it. They're playing within their defensive hands by throwing bad passes and not running through their offense. They're playing right in the Golden Eagles' hands. I don't know what else you can do.
Korber gets that. Hey, Mike, maybe your criticism is helping. Cleaver up and good. Defense is just playing lousy basketball.
Lackadaisical defense, Eric. Lackadaisical. They're so frantic right now, Eric. They're down by so much. They just want to score points. For you to get back into the game, you have to do everything right. Play defense, play offense.
And that pass is taken away by Grant, and Grant's going to easily get that layup and good. 50-27. I am speechless.
I got you, Eric. Like I told you, the first 3 minutes of this second half were going to be crucial. Look how many points has been scored, 50-27. Rock Valley took care of those first 3 minutes with getting what they needed on the board, not being let back or being pulled back. COD has been pulled back, have been let down, and the fight has been taken out of them for them to even try to stick with this team. And I wouldn't give it the coach's fault, and I wouldn't say it's the players' fault. It's everybody together. If they wanted this game, they would have came out and they would have stuck with how they came out in the first half, knowing that this team is just as good as they are, no matter what a seed is. But hey, the way the game goes, it goes, and I'm not saying the refs dictated a lot of it either. Yes, I am actually. But hey, you got to play through what goes on, and hopefully COD can keep fighting and keep putting points on the board. That's all you got to do. But it comes from playing defense first to get the points on offense.
Lang now, looking, having a hard time finding it. Throws it. Barnicki saves it, gets it to Lang. Nice save by Barnicki. Lang over to Korber. Korber driving. Finds Niggins underneath. And it's a foul. Nice drawn foul by Melissa Niggins. Maybe this could be a spark.
It could be a little spark for them, Eric. That was a great job getting out of the full press defense by the Golden Eagles. And Niggins, hey, great shot put up right there. Hopefully you can finish with these 2 free throws.
Off the rim and no good. And that foul is against number 11. Shantira Miller, her third of the game.
I am happy to see that Niggins is back in the game, healthy, coming out to play. She just needs to, hopefully she can stick through the game for COD.
Markeisha Grant now to number 11, Shantira Miller. Off the rim, no good, rebounded by Niggins. Over to Korber. Korber's got to look out. To McAllister, finds Korber underneath, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Posey. Markeisha Grant now. To Cleaver. Cleaver from downtown and pops the net and in. 53-28. Rock Valley on top. Brandy McAllister. And that one's blocked away and stolen by Ioana Posey. Posey's going to try a rebound. And count the basket and one. Horrible move by Brandy McAllister. Should have just let that one in for 2. Now Posey's got a chance for 3-point play.
Should have just let it go in for 2, Eric. I know that you're trying to play defense, and I know you're trying to keep this team from scoring, but at the looks of it right now, you're not going to keep them from scoring. What you have to do is play good defense, play calm and good offense. Just work on your game. The more you work on your game, the more improvements you will make on this court, maybe to change the way this outlook of this game or just as a team alone.
Posey gets that one to go, and it's 56-28. To McAllister. Mike, this is starting to look like the fiasco from the other night.
Yeah, it does, Eric. I kind of said in the first half I don't want to see a repeat from the past 2 games these 2 teams played, but hey, it looks like we're about to see a third one.
Grant steals that away, and here come the Golden Eagles. And that one thrown away, way away from the outstretched arms if you want to Posey, and out of bounds. COD gets a break there. And number 11, Candace Vantier, checks into the game now for the Chaparrals. 15 with over 15 minutes remaining here in the second half. The score is Rock Valley College 56. The Golden Eagles, the Chaparrals 30 now. Nice drop, count the basket and one as Jasmine Walker's going to the line here for a chance for 3-point play. That one's going against number 12, Ioana Posey, her 3rd foul of the game. She has 7 points tonight here. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Niggins. Niggins gets that one to go. Up and good.
Great jobs by Niggins there. Like I've been saying all night, Eric, she needs to get those rebounds and put them back up and score points.
To Miller. Grant to Posey. Blocked away by Niggins. Brandy McAllister. Over to Lang. Lang's going to try it from downtown. Off the rim, no good. And Vantier is fouled on the play as she went toppling to the floor.
Hard foul right there, but that's great. Like I was talking about, for them to get back in this game, they need to go get rebounds after their own team shoots it. That's what they're going to have to do. Hey, she's only like 5 foot, and she's going in there and getting them. Anybody can go get rebounds, Eric.
Yeah, and Ioana Posey, that's her 4th foul of the game. But Bailey now. Actually, Lang. To Vantier. Finds Lang in the paint. And Lang gets that one to go. See, and let's hope that this spark is going to light some dynamite.
Hopefully does light some dynamite, but hey, for you to win games, you got to have defense. That's what COD needs to come down to right now.
Grant to Jones. Back to Grant, driving in the paint. And an apparent foul has been called. I didn't see any contact there. I don't know what the ref is seeing.
There was no contact there, Eric. It's the play of the hands. Like I've been saying all game, teams got to learn to play with their feet. You can't play with your hands anymore. The refs are really watching that nowadays.
McAllister, that's her second foul of the game. Cleaver's now going to look for the throw-in. Gets it up to Grant, and Grant gets it. To Cleaver. Cleaver driving. To Miller. To Jernigan. Jernigan, shot no good. And a foul called. I didn't see any contact there. I thought it was a simple rebound. And that one's going against number 32, Aisha Jones. Hey, Mike, I didn't see any contact there, did you?
No, but it was a little bit over the back. A little bit over the back by number 32, but that was a great box out by Niggins, which she has to do all game, get rebounds for her team.
Walker driving. And an apparent offensive foul called against Melissa Niggins.
Man, that was a great act right there by number 1 for Golden State Eagles, I will say. I really thought that was a foul on them, and Jasmine was going to go to the line and shoot too. But, hey, these refs have been giving both of these teams the benefit of the doubt on some plays.
Miller. And she tried to find Markeisha Grant. That one was apparently last touched by COD, and it's going to be Golden Eagles basketball. It's going to come to the point now that these calls, one coach is going to get the capital T by the way it's going.
Hey, one coach could get the capital T by the way it's going, Eric. But I hope they don't. I really hope they just stay within their teams and within their game plan and just coach this one out, win or lose.
Grant, that's good for 2 for Grant. Here comes McAllister. Niggins is going to try a long 2. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Grant. And they got a mismatch here against Lang. And Cleaver gets banks it for 2. Lang, 60-34 now. The Rock Valley's opened a big lead. And almost stolen away by Miller, but out of bounds, and it's going to be Chaparral basketball. Number 35, Maddie Bailey, comes into the game along with number 21, Donna Korver. Tonight, Donna Korver has been very limited offensively, as she only has 4 points tonight, despite coming in being an all-regional player with 19.9 points a game. Lang, back to Niggins. Bailey, Walker. And Walker banks it for 2.
Good job, Walker, for right there. Dribbling, taking one dribble and pop, knowing what she had in front of her. Nothing was there. All she had was the basket to put it in for 2.
And apparently another non-contact foul called by the referees.
Another foul, man. I don't know what these refs are trying to do, Slow down the time on the clock and make this game longer, or just try to get these girls from getting too physical with each other. But I feel they just need to let them play.
Candace Ventier checks into the game now for number 30, Jasmine Walker. Cleaver to Seaton, to Grant, being guarded by Korber. Grant throws it up, can't get to go. Rebound by Niggins. Over to Korber. And Korber and the Shafts go to work. Here, Sarah Lang. Over to Korber. To Lang. To Niggins. Over to Korber. To Lang. Niggins. To Bailey. Foul called. And that one's going against number 10, Ashley Seaton, her first foul of the game. Bailey to Lang. To Niggins. Korber. Korber up in the air and good. 60-38 now.
Donna Korver, man, she hasn't been we haven't talked about her a lot tonight. This Rock Valley team's really shut her down, but I really don't despise that she hasn't been playing hard.
To Grant. To Cleaver. Cleaver's going to launch one from downtown. In and out, no good. Rebound by Seaton. Over to Cleaver. To Grant. throws it up in the back and behind and gets it to Jernigan. And Jernigan somehow finishes and gets the 2. Sarah Lang finds McAllister to Bailey. Bailey banks it off the glass and in. 62-40. See, there's Rock Valley still up. To Markeisha Grant. To Cleaver. Over to Jernigan. Jernigan driving into the paint. And stolen away by Brandy McAllister. McAllister flying out the right wing. Way over the head of Donna Korber and out of bounds. Not a good throw. Grant to Seaton. To Grant. To Cleaver. To Jernigan. Jernigan driving into the paint. To Seaton. Off the rebound. No, off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Cleaver. To Grant. Grant to Cleaver. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Lang. And here come the Chaparrals. Oh, Lang gets it to McAllister. And count the basket and 1 as Brandy McAllister makes it, and COD is still down by 20, and McAllister has a chance for a 3-point play, and that foul went against number 1, Alicia Cleaver, her 3rd foul of the game.
I know they're down by 20, Eric, but hey, you got to admit, after they came out of that timeout and after talking to Coach, they brought a lot of life out, a lot of energy to at least keep up and try to play with this team and not let it be a major blowout like we saw in the first half of their lacking energy of play. They're making an effort to try to come back in this game, and that's what we like to see is a fight out of the girls, out of these girls.
Grant to Jernigan. The crowd's back in it. To Seaton. To Grant. To Jernigan. Jernigan off the rebounded by Lang off the rim. To McAllister. To Bailey. Bailey's going to try from 3-point land and pops the net and in. 62-46. COD still has life. To Grant. To Cleaver. To Grant. Over to Jernigan. To Grant. To Cleaver. Cleaver's going to try one from downtown. And Cleaver somehow got that one in despite hitting the front of the rim.
Cleaver has had a great game all game. She's been playing it on defense, on offense, being a streaky shooter, getting rebounds. Hey, that is one person we have not been able to stop for the Golden Eagles.
Bailey. Nice move by Bailey as she is able to bank it in. The crowd is still in it despite the score. To Grant. Grant in the paint. Gets it to Jernigan. And a travel called against the Golden Eagles. And so with 9 minutes and 26 seconds remaining here in the second half, your score is Rock Valley College 65, College of DuPage 48. And it's going to be Chaparral basketball, and Sarah Lang's going to take the throw in here as Markeisha Grant goes to the bench. The Chaparral should take advantage here. McAllister now gets to Lang. Over to Korber underneath. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by number 13, Jamila Banks-Wall. Oh, nice save by Miller. And a missed travel call by the ref. Matthews. To Seaton. To Matthews. Seaton's going to try one. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Miller. And the Golden Eagles start over. To Seaton. Off the rim, no good. And the small but scrappy Brandy McAllister gets it. And it's going to be College of DuPage basketball. Great hustle by Brandy McAllister.
Great hustle, like I said, all night for both these teams or for all the teams we've watched tonight. The key for you guys to win games is to be the whole body of work by hustling for the basketball, scoring points, rebounding, and playing defense.
Bailey finds Korber underneath, and Korber draws the foul. And COD, with 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, are not going to fade away easily, and that foul is against number 3, Erica Matthews, her first foul. Korber, off the rim, no good. Let's see if Korber can get it again. She needs to hit this 3-throw right here.
Get in there!
And that shot goes in. 65-49 now. COD still has life. Erica Matthews now. And almost over the head of Chantilly Miller, but Miller's fortunate enough to recover it. And that ball taken away by Niggins. To Brandy McAllister. To Maddie Bailey. Bailey's going to try one from downtown. Off the rim. No good. Oh, one-handed rebound by number 11, Shantira Miller. But it's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be COD DuPage basketball. Marquisha Grant comes back in for the Golden Eagles. The all-regional player tonight. Sarah Lane's going to take the throw in here. And also Alicia Cleaver comes back in for number 10, Ashley Seaton. And COD has got that line formation that they like to use. To Maddie Bailey. And Maddie Bailey sets the offense. Over to Brandy McAllister. To Melissa Niggins. Niggins driving. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Cleaver. To Marquisha Grant. 65-49. COD still down. To Grant. To Miller. To Jernigan. To Banks Wall. Miller. And good. 68-49. The Golden Eagles keep on extending their lead. That was their first points in about 3 minutes. Lang to Niggins. Over to McAllister. To Lang. Finds McAllister underneath. Loose basketball. Out of bounds. Last touch by Rock Valley, and it's going to be still COD basketball. Lang, going to take the throw in here. Got it. Over up to Niggins. To Lang. To Korber. Korber banks it in. First time we've said Korber's name in a while, and COD seems to be coming back into this one. 68-51. Jernigan. To Grant. Cleaver's going to try from downtown. And Cleaver knocks it down again. Keeps on popping the net. 71-51. The Lady Golden Eagles are up by 20. McAllister. To Korber. Korber knocks that one in.
Great job by Donna Korver getting in there, making that basket. We haven't heard from her from all night, really. She's been kind of quiet, but hey, she needs to come out when she can.
Off the rim, no good. Banks Wall tried to rebound it, but instead it flies right out of bounds. It's going to be College DuPage basketball. Bailey, 71-53. Rock Valley still up. Lang, going to set the play here. To Niggins. Overshoots Bailey and instead finds Alicia Cleaver. To Marquisha Grant. To Jernigan. Jernigan's going to try a short jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Posey. Over to Grant. Marquisha Grant. Over to Banks Wall. Over to Miller. Grant off the rim, no good. And here come the chaparral. Donna Korber now has a one-on-one. Off the rim, no good. Grant gets the rebound and gets it to Maddie Bailey is in there for two. 71-55.
Great job for both of them running a great transition down the floor. Donna, good job getting your rebound and then passing it off and dishing it off to Bailey for the shot.
Grant to Miller to Jernigan. And a apparent foul called.
Another foul on Niggins. She had the great position with it straight up, but hey, once you put those arms down on a shooter, you're going to get called for a foul every time.
And Jernigan's going to go to the line here. This is Nigan's third foul of the evening. And Jernigan nails her first, 72-55. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Niggins and gets it over to Maddie Bailey. Bailey. Oh, and she tried to find Corba, instead finds Alicia Cleaver. He gets it over to Markeisha Grant. To Grant, to Miller, to Cleaver. Cleaver now. To Miller from downtown, and that's good. 75-55, the Golden Eagles go up by 20. And that ball's taken away by Alicia Cleaver. Alicia Cleaver seems like to be the one stealing everybody's basketball.
She does. I told you she's been playing the offense and the defensive side, been the contributor for both sides for her team. Hey, it looks like she's the captain for these Golden Eagles tonight.
That foul went against Brandy McAllister. Jamila Banks-Wall is going to go to the line here and shoot a couple. Off the rim and no good. Tonight, Alicia Cleaver has been the game's leading scorer with 19 points. Also, probably the team's leading stealer. And Banks-Wall nails the first, and 76-55. Sarah Lang. And Lang tries to get it away get it away to number 35, Maddie Bailey, but instead it's out of bounds. It's going to be Rock Valley basketball. And I count five players are coming onto the floor now for Rock Valley. Some fresh legs, Mike.
Yeah, some fresh legs, which is good to do. I know it's 4:03 left in the game, but it's also good to get everybody in the game and keep injury preventable. That's the great thing about winning games is a big margin as Rock Valley is doing right now. They can keep their starters fresh and healthy for next game and keep the second group, in the game, their feet wet, and keep playing basketball.
Number 10, Ashley Seaton to Matthews. To Aisha Jones. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Seaton. To Matthews. To Jones. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 12, Joanna Posey. Good call by the ref, as it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Rock Valley basketball as number 3, Erica Matthews, is going to go and throw it in. And I see Nicole Konstanovich is coming in for Donna Corbin in a little bit of a surprising move.
A little bit of a surprising move, but hey, we're about towards the end of the game. I'm not saying neither coach is looking at a win or a loss, but they might be, getting everybody some playing time. I feel that.
Run at Bailey now. That three-point basket went in and out. To Niggins. And a lot of contact there, but no foul called.
No foul called at all, Eric. But, hey, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty. It has to be a real foul for a foul to be called.
And that one's out of bounds. It was touched by Brandy McAllister, as number 21, Sam Runablade, is going to throw it in. And Jasmine Walker is coming into the game now for number 40, Melissa Niggins. Erica Matthews now to Sam Runablade. To Seaton. To Matthews. To Runablade. Off the rim, no good. Popped up in the air. Rebounded by Seaton. Runablade's going to try from downtown. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jones. Seaton to Matthews. To run up to number 12. That's Joanna Posey, and no good. And it's out of bounds, and it's finally COD basketball. Mike, we were watching a rebound show by Rock Valley.
We are watching a rebound show by Rock Valley, Eric, and it's not even a matter of size. It's not even a matter of who's stronger or who's faster. It's a matter of effort to get rebounds, Eric, and COD hasn't shown any effort at all to get those, and Rock Valley, showing why they're the #1 team in the nation. They do anything and everything to have the basketball, and that's the reason why they're up big tonight.
McAllister over to Bailey. To Konstanovic, way past Konstanovic as it's out of bounds, and it's going to be and number 43 Jackie Barnicki comes back into the game. It was apparently last touched by Rock Valley as Brandy McAllister is going to take the throw in here. Stolen away by Matthews as they were trying to get to Barnicki. And count the basket and one. This game has turned into a disaster for COD.
It has turned into a disaster for COD. And I will give them great effort for what they have, for how they played today. They came out with great energy, really tried to put it to this #1 team in the nation. But I'm telling you, you got to put more than just a little bit of a fight on and off for every minute. Just because you hot 1 second and the next time you're not, the time you're not, you have to be hot with something else. If that's rebounding or working on your offense if you can't score points.
Barnicki to Konstanovic. Way overshoots Jasmine Walker, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be Rock Valley basketball. 79-55 now. COD is fading. Matthews to Runablade. Runablade driving. To Jones. To Matthews. To Posey. Off the rim, no good. Rebound ball loose. Konstanovic apparently had it, but nevertheless, it's the Golden Eagles somehow get it away, and it's gonna be Golden Eagle basketball here. 79-55 now. COD is well behind and knows full well with a minute and 30. There's not a whole lot to work with. Matthews looking, gets it to Grant. Actually Posey to number 10 Seaton. Back to Matthews to Seaton. Seaton gets the teardrop to go. 81-55, Mike. Just hard to watch.
It is hard to watch, Eric. Our crowd is still trying to cheer them on, It's been a hard-fought season for these girls, and hopefully they don't take this the wrong way and a memorable season for them, even though it's not with a loss. But you have to say they played hard. They made it to the national playoffs. And you can't say nothing else besides we lost to the #1 team in the nation. We gave them all we got.
After a season of adversity, a season of tough losses, that follows on number 3, Erica Matthews, her second, as Candace Vantier goes to the line for the first time tonight. And Vantier gets to go. A season of adversity where they had to play most of their games on the road at the Walker Center in Lisle. A season where they lost one of their own in Tashiana Walton, who left for unspecified reasons. And Vantier gets them both to go. And 81-57, Rock Valley's lead. Mike, it's been a season where some things haven't gone their way. It's been a season of playing most of their games on the road. You have to give them credit because some teams would have broken with that much adversity. And number 10, Ashley Seaton's lucky to get one back. And Erica Matthews now to Runablade. Runablade driving. Runablade gets to go, and it's 83-57 now with under 40 seconds remaining here. McAllister to Barnicki to McAllister to Walker. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Matthews. Under 20 seconds remain here. It is 83-57. Mike, we can count on the Golden Eagles advancing to the next round of the playoffs as they're just holding the ball here. They are moving on to the championship against Madison Area Technical College. 83-57 is your final score as the time ticks down, and that is your ball game. What can you say about this season for the girls?
Eric, what I can say about this season for the girls is a lot of growing up, a lot of learning experiences, and just learning how to play the game through adversity off the court and also on the court. They had to learn how to get chemistry of when players would leave or new faces would come in. And, you know, they have always had their hearts in it. They love this game. They've been passionate for it. You can see them as they're crying off the court. They love this game. And it's hard to lose. I hate to lose. We all hate to lose. We all want to be winners. That's what we push for in life. And for this game, for them, hopefully they take away from this game is, hey, the next school you go on to or wherever you go play next, if you do or not, take advantage of it. Be a winner. Always be a winner. Don't let nothing push you around. Just because they're number one, that's just a number. You could have beaten them if they really wanted to. It just wasn't their night tonight.
And you could say that on the faces of the girls right now, Mike, they are a little bit shell shocked as they all come together now in disappointment and disarray.
Yes, Eric, it is rough. It's going to be rough for them. It's going to be a rough night for the coach to try to give them a good speech. You know, this is one of the hardest speeches to give. You know, at the end of the year, you lose, you're not winning, you're not playing anymore. What are you going to tell the girls? Because there's going to be girls that are going to go on and play. There's going to be some girls that don't go on and play at all anymore. It's going to be one of the hardest things to do. But, hey, they're a team. They come together. They get things done. They walk out of the locker together. They lead together with their heads held high. And they'll be fine. They're going to live tomorrow.
There's always plenty more opportunities for that, and considering the adversity they went through, losing Tashiana Walton for unspecified reasons, not really having a home to play in by playing most of their games off-site in Lisle because of the rebuilding of the Kloss Center. You have to give them that, and also for advancing as far as they did here in the playoffs and into the semifinals. Most other teams, such as Joliet Junior College, would rather get pounded than wanting to lose in the first round. And so that 83-57 is your final score, and that is it for us tonight. Now, fans, the women's season is over, but you still have an opportunity to see College of DuPage play one more time here, because the College of DuPage guys team won on Wednesday last night, 73-66 against Milwaukee Tech. They are coming right back home to play Rock Valley College right here at College of DuPage. The game starts at 5 p.m. And so for the last time, you've been listening to College of DuPage basketball on Arena Sports Network. I want to say so long, and hopefully we'll see you all on Friday night when College of DuPage faces Rock Valley in the regional tournament.
Thanks, Eric.